Okay, Greg, you've asked about the SEO settings on a page. So I've just selected the sewing fabrics page, and you only need to really concern yourself with three boxes. First one is the title tag, second one is the meta description, third one is the meta keywords. The title tag, if nothing is filled in, is automatically added by the software, and it is what is displayed up here. So for your website, it automatically adds the page title, Sewing Fabrics, and then it follows it with the website domain, the website title name. The title tag is very important for the search engines because it uses the title tag to primarily work out what content is going to be on that page and what that page is about. Once it knows the title tag, it then refers to the content in the page to see whether it matches it and how good a match the content is to the title tag. With your SEO settings, you can deliberately manipulate the title tag to say more or less. So in this case, I'm going to change it to Sewing Fabrics fully explained what to use and why. I'll just press update. Then go back to the site and refresh that page. You'll see that has changed. And it's probably quite important to do that for each of your pages and to use content that relates to the page precisely. The next thing you need to fill out is the description. Now the description is what will show up in the search engines once they've visited the page. So for time being, here's a search I've already made, Sewing Fabrics from Sewing is Easy, and you can see that it's taken the title of the page as it was, and then it's taken some text. It's some text that it's decided is of some use to your site or describes what's on your site, and we can actually see that it's taken some text from around about here, from the middle of the page, and I can't tell you why it's taken that because that's part of the Google algorithm. However, we can help manipulate the words it takes by actually filling in the meta description. And what this does is add some code into the page that doesn't display visually to the person who visits the site, but is available for the search engines to read. And as it says under here, at the moment I've entered no characters, and most search engines use up to about 160, which I suspect is something like what's on there. So if we type a little sentence or a couple of sentences, so I've entered 116 characters, I'm sure that's fine. Final thing, again, it's in the code, it doesn't display on the site, are the meta keywords, and as it says, separate these with commas, and these are single words. So I've used sewing fabrics because it's plural, and uses. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but they are useful and they will be of great use to the search engines. So click update. The type of content you want to put in here in the meta description is also quite important, similarly to the title tag. It needs to be representative of what the page is about, and as it says, it needs to be up to 160 characters. So if I refresh this page again, nothing changes up here in the title because I've left that as it is, but I can actually show you the code that this page is built on, and very near the top in the code we can find the title tag, Sewing Fabrics fully explain what to use and why, and then if I look further down, meta name description, Sewing fabrics are many and varied. Here's an in-depth description of which fabrics to use and where to use them. Now, these changes will not go through to Google straight away. So if I search again for the same search term, nothing changes. But if we come back in about 6 weeks' time and make the same search, then this, which is the title of the page, will change to this, or at least some of that with maybe some dots after it, and the content will change most likely to the description that we've entered. However, that isn't guaranteed. Again, it's up to Google's algorithm, but it's highly likely that that will get used, but it isn't always used sometimes. The rest of the boxes you can leave alone. They don't need using at all. And as you've noticed on the pages that have got none of this installed or put in, it still doesn't have any harm. However, they don't have the description in. So it is worth your while going in and doing all that.